Hey guys, it's Lisa. I'm here in my homeschool classroom and I'm about to do an unboxing for one of my favorite brands. So let me give you the quick backstory. A couple months ago, I started selling some bags to save a little stash of money to hopefully buy one of these bags. This is a bag by Lamb Leather Goods. My friend Heidi here on YouTube and Facebook, we have a digital friendship, of course, but we've known each other for many years. She makes beautiful leather bags, and they are so hard to get, you guys. So anyway, I've been trying to get one of her bags for a while. I am fortunate that I do have one of her first ever made bags, and I absolutely love it. It was like an early prototype. I love it. I use it. It's fantastic. But she has really just taken off, as you guys know, if you're familiar with the brand. And I have wanted to continue supporting her, and I've just gotten so excited about the different bags that she's released. So I've missed out on like all the bags that she has released since until today. So that's what I'm going to show you. And I feel like I should probably share with you my technique for how I got this bag. I was debating if I should tell you, because if I tell you how I did it, then you might try to do the same. But I was like, you know what? All is fair. Let's just tell folks. So Heidi posts in her Instagram and on her Facebook. There's like a fan group on Facebook. She posts like, you know, a little picture of the bag, and she'll be like, this is going to drop at this time. Often it's like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It just depends. And so, you know, when you see that in your feed, like, you got to write that in your planner, you know, set an alarm, whatever you need to do, because there's only one bag and it's going to sell like really fast. And so a lot of times when she would, you know, post, of course I would always like her bag. But, you know, maybe I would like see it later, or it was too late, or whatever. Or I get to the website and it's already sold, you know, like things happen fast. So when this bag posted, when she like said that it was coming up, I was like, I am not going to miss this. I'm going to really, really try hard. And so I set an alarm. I made sure, well, by 5 o'clock we're done with homeschooling anyway, but I just made sure like everything was done and there wouldn't be distractions and whatnot. And I'm like refreshing. And it becomes after 5 o'clock and I'm still refreshing and the bag's not there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Then I found out that I had the wrong day. So I was a day early. And I was like, oh man, you know, like I was all ready, but I had the wrong date. It was my fault. So I just was like, we'll do this again tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow. And the next day, like there was a bunch of stuff on the calendar. So I set an alarm and it was a little harder to get there on time, you know? Anyway, so this is how you do it. You refresh, whether you're on, you know, your computer or whether you're on your phone. Make sure you have a good internet connection. And then autofill, you guys, is your friend, autofill. So when it listed, I didn't even I just glanced. I was like, oh, that looks like it. And I had anticipated what the price would be based on the prices of her other bags. And I just ahead of time, I had done autofill on my phone, and I'm sure you guys know what that is. Like, you can, you know, put in your name and your address and your credit card information or debit card or whatever, and then just, you know, everything's kind of like filled out ahead of time. So when it came up for sale, I was like, autofill, you know, and I'm so thankful I was able to buy it before 5:01. So I got it. I'm excited. There it is for you. So if you want to take my technique, you know, I'm just so glad. I would love to buy up all of her bags, but obviously I don't want to do that because you guys need to experience her wonderful bags too. But there is nothing like a Lamb Leather Good bag. And one of the big reasons I like Heidi's work, I mean, obviously the quality. The quality is huge. The design, you know, it's par excellence, right? It's just fantastic. Design, the look, the way it's been handcrafted. She works out of her house. Like, there's nothing like it. But in today's day and age, I am noticing, and I'm sure you're noticing too, that when you make a purchase, it's almost like you're, excuse me, it's almost like you're voting for your morals. And things weren't like that when I was younger. Like, you would just buy stuff and there was no, there was no like moral implication to what you bought necessarily. Like if you bought a handbag, you just bought a handbag. Today, however, I'm finding that a lot of bag brands really do get into political stuff and value stuff, and unfortunately, or maybe it's fortunate, I don't know, it will make me think twice before purchasing from a certain brand, because I think to myself, does this align with my values? Anyway, and some brands that I've bought from a ton in the past, I no longer do, simply because of them kind of revealing like their values, and if they don't align with mine, I just, you know, I have to just be true to myself. So what I appreciate about Heidi's brand is I do know her values. She's a wonderful Christian mother, and I often have turned to her for advice on things. I'll be like, Heidi, what do you think about this? So I feel like I really appreciate and align with her values, and so it's so easy to want to support a good person, you know what I mean? Just a really kind person who's very thoughtful and will pray for you, and just, it's just a great person inside and out. And so that is why I have no hesitation supporting her. So anyway, oh, look at this. So nice. Of course, her boxes are always clean and fresh, and, you know, she's not reusing any boxes. And then, you know, look how she packages it. Just perfectly. Look at that. I'm so excited. This is a Bennet bucket. And her bag that I have from her, one of her early prototypes, is also a Bennet bucket named after her son. I love how she names her bags after her kids and family members, and it's just, it's cute. So anyway, thank you for supporting my small business. You're so welcome, Heidi. I just feel so lucky. I really do. I think the next sale that comes up, that, you know, when she posts a bag, I'm just not going to look, because I'm just thrilled with this one. I know I'm going to be thrilled. Oh, goodness. Oh, hold on, you guys. We have to go slowly here. Look at that. It smells great. Look at this. This is black Kodiak. Oh, and I'm so glad it feels the way it does. I had a feeling it would feel like this. You know, black Kodiak can sometimes be dry, and this is not. And I didn't think it was, because when I looked at the picture, I was like, I saw like a little shine to it, and I was like, I think I'm really gonna like that feel, and I do. So classy. You know, the brass hardware is just so very classy. And look at this tassel, you guys. What a nice addition. Look at that one-piece construction, so there's no seam on the bottom that's going to give out in a couple years, right? It's just beautiful. Exterior pocket. And let me tell you why some of the design elements that I love on her bags, everything here is hemmed. Do you see that? Everything is hemmed. So she's got hemming here. This is all extra work, hemming here. So it gives it like, it's not just a raw edge. And I do like raw edges for some bags, but this takes it up a notch. I don't know, it just makes it classier. It looks grown up, sophisticated. You can see the stitching for the interior pocket inside. But wow, and then I love this. Look at how she attached that. I think she calls these dog bones, because when the leather is laid out, it kind of looks like a dog bone. I think that's what she does call it. But I love the combination here of the brown with the black, because I'm a brown girl. Like, most of my bags are brown. It's rare that I carry a black bag. So I just love this, though, because it brings in the black and the brown. So it kind of gives me a little more options, right? If I'm wearing brown shoes or something. I don't know. Often I do mix, you know, black pants with brown shoes. So this is just going to be lovely. And I love this shade of brown. It's almost like an orangey. Oh, this is the strap, you guys. Let me talk about the strap. First, I'll get the rest of the stuffing out. But I really do love the shade of this brown. It's just a lighter orangey brown. So it's just like, it makes me think of fall. in the holidays, but of course it can be carried year-round because it's such a neutral. So anyway, okay, so there's the lovely bag. I love this interior pocket, and the inside feels so good. It's nice and fuzzy, comfy. Comfy is so important. I didn't realize how important feel and comfort when you purchase a bag. I think before, when I was younger, I would just judge it on looks only and not think about comfort and feel, but now comfort and feel is like everything. Okay, this strap is probably the biggest reason why I bought the bag. I mean, obviously I really like the look, but if it would have just had a standard strap, I might have been like, oh, I can wait or something. But Heidi came out with these new straps. I forget when she came out with them, but I was like, oh my goodness. Take a look. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's so thick, and listen to that lovely sound of the hardware. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And look at the thickness of that. Do you see how thick that is? That is no joke thick. And yet it's still flexible. And it feels like, you know, I'm going to want to pick this up and grab it. So let's take a look at how it looks on the bag. Look at that. Hefty hardware. So beautiful. So we just clip on one end. Oh my gosh. Oh, the sound of this bag when I'm carrying it is going to be fantastic. Look at that. That is so, so very pretty. Oh, I feel so thankful. Heidi, thank you so much. Your work is incredible. I just can't believe how often she comes out with bags, how beautiful they are, the variety in what she offers, and yet there's still a style that comes through in every bag that you know that it's hers. There's like a signature look to it, even though she's evolving constantly. Wow, this is the nicest Kodiak leather I think I've actually touched. Because I have a couple other bags that are Kodiak and they don't feel this good. So Heidi, I don't know where you get your leather from, but keep going there because this is very, very nice. I love the pebbling there. So, so cool. I also would have snatched this bag up right away if it was in navy. Like, you can almost imagine what it would look like. Same, like if you went with the same kind of pumpkin-y brown and then navy. Oh my gosh, that would look so cool. And she has done some navy things before. But I love this black. I love, love, love it. Okay, thank you so much for being with me for this moment. If you're interested in checking out Heidi's bags, her website is lambleathergoods.com. Lamb is actually her last name, Heidi Lamb. So tell her I sent you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.